Okay, today we're looking at what I think is the most important illustration in the whole memoir, and that's teachers with ropes. It's such a specific image, and uh, my solution for it is this is actually our warm waters halt indicator. Let's just examine what we're looking at here. We've got taller, larger teacher with a skirt and a little jacket notch at the bottom of her skirt. She is holding a rope. She has her hand out, now ostensibly to stop traffic for these kids, but let's just look at this gesture as halt. Let's really zoom in on her. She has got a notched jacket and skirt. Her arm is here. This arm is saying halt. Her head is turned, say 3/4, and she's got this distinctive high hairstyle. So teacher saying halt, holding a rope. Now on the rope are 6 kids. One is a little girl. Let's just call her little German girl. She is followed by kind of monkey-faced boy here. He's got kind of a prominent front mouth and nose, and he is holding a book under a crooked arm, and he's holding the rope. Then there's this boy here in the middle with his peculiar hair, his cowlick here, and his kind of part, and he is also staring off in one direction. And there's another boy, kind of nondescript, and a girl with a hair bow, with a ponytail, really. And at the very end of the rope, we have this girl whose back is to us, and she is kind of looking back to check on the others. So, what can we make of this? Well, first of all, to find this in the landscape, you're going to have to figure out what this represents. And I don't want to get into a long argument on it, but essentially the Yellowstone hotspot is a series of traveling circular features that goes across, as it says here on Wikipedia, Idaho, Montana, Nevada, Oregon, Wyoming. It goes through the Snake River Plain. Let's look at this here. So here's our familiar Yellowstone up here, our Montana, our current Yellowstone caldera up here. This would be the next moving hotspot, the next moving hotspot. Basically, the plate tectonics of the American plate are moving over the volcano, the supervolcano, and so it's creating these series of circular formations down the Snake River Plain. So if you take this feature, use the Snake River as your rope, you can look along it to find each of the kids. We'll do that in a second. But I want to point out what's interesting about the Snake River area. Let's see, Snake River Plain. The Snake River Plain. Look at it on the map here. So it goes across Idaho and Oregon, etc. And has the hot spots along it. So you can see these circular formations, craters of the moon here. Here's another one here. There's an Island Park caldera until we get to the Yellowstone Plateau. And the climate that this creates is a channel of moisture that stops or halts at Yellowstone because of the Snake River Plains here. So you could say that hot or warm water from the Pacific is going across the desert and across into this channel of the Snake River through the Snake River rope and halting at Yellowstone. Now let's just look at the map and see if we can't find this illustration in the Snake River Plateau. 1 second. Okay. So here's our plateau. I'll just set for north. So let's see if we can't find one particular head of a kid first thing. Let's try for a Monkey Boy and look at this particular hotspot of the Snake River Plain. Compare it to his image here. Okay, there he is, small. Let's blow him up in comparison. You see him yet? See this particular nose and chin? I'm going to draw him on top. Let's see, sorry. Let's see if we can't find him. Try him there. Got the chin, the nose, kind of a mess of hair, suggestion of hair, roundness. This green continues then. Well, you know, am I just seeing things? Am I just drawing them on? Let's look at the map and see if he's carrying a book under his arm. Well, look, there's a crooked area and there's this appearance of a book here. So let's say this is Monkey Boy here. Oh, look, here in dark green, there's the one that we called German Girl. The one in the little apron here. There's her forelock and her face and she's marching off to school as well. Got German Girl, we've got Monkey Boy, we've got, oh, here's another one. This is Craters of the Moon Park. Does that match a kid? Well, yes, that's our boy here with the strange bar haircut. Got his, and is that one? Is that the kind of nondescript boy, perhaps? Or is that the girl with the ponytail? You've got this head here, you've got the ponytail. Snake River goes up here. You have this figure I think looks a bit like Tinkerbell. She's got her arms out. She's fairyish. But is that her? Is that the girl looking back at the end of the rope? Girl looking back over her shoulder on the rope. And the other kids on the rope, there's the one with her hair, with her ponytail. Doodle, ponytail. There's the boy with his strange top of the head. Here's Monkey Boy with the arm and the book. Here's the girl. Now let's see, where would the teacher be? The teacher with her palm up would be where? Let's reset to north. And let's try and find her. Okay. The teacher is here. Remember her B haircut, looking this direction, arm up, halt, notch in the bottom of her dress. And her hand is at the end of the rope. So if the rope is the Snake River, let's see. There, well, here's Lake Yellowstone. Got kind of a notch at the bottom. Got an arm out. This is thumb. could have something to do with the Philadelphia thumb. So to take that as the body of our teacher. There's the notch at the bottom of her jacket. And yeah, she is holding the rope of the kids as they extend across the plane. So the kids follow the kids back to the teacher. And this is hard to see, but look at the green and the lake together as one figure. Body, and there's that large beehive head. Large head up here. And if this is her arm extending towards the kid, what is this but her hand up? Halt. 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 Head of the teacher, dress, notch, arm to the kids. Snake River is the rope, calderas are the kids, and here's your teacher saying halt, halt, halt. And this is where the warm waters of the Pacific halt in the moisture channel. And where is her hand up? Halting? Oh, we know this area, don't we? Oh, there's Madison Junction right there. She is, and incidentally, if you've seen my other videos, here she is. She's holding her hand up to Forrest the soldier as well. Halt. So, there's teachers with ropes extending across the Snake River plain. Heads of the children on the Snake River pointing towards our teacher in Yellowstone, beehive head, notch dress, arm out saying halt in this area, our search area where we begin. Who sees it?